In this particular video, I am going to discuss some questions of limit. First one is limit sgn x as x tends to 0. Second one is limit greatest integer function x tends to 2. Third one is limit greatest integer function x as x tends to 3.4. Fourth one is limit x tends to 0, 1 by x. Fifth one is limit 1 by x square as x tends to 0. First question is limit sgn x tends to 0. Here sgn x is known as signum function. Now come to the graph of signum function. So this is the graph of signum function. From this graph we can see as x equal to 0, signum function will be equal to 0. When x is greater than 0, signum function will be equal to 1. When x is less than 0, signum function will be equal to minus 1. So in form of function, we can write it as signum x is equal to minus 1 when x is less than 0, is equal to 0 when x is equal to 0, is equal to 1 when x is greater than 0. By definition of limit, we know that limit fx x tends to a exists when limit fx x tends to a from left is equal to limit fx x tends to a from right is equal to unique and finite. Here limit fx x tends to a minus is limit fx x tends to a from left, and limit fx x tends to a plus is limit fx x tends to a from right. Limit fx x tends to a minus is known as left hand limit, and limit fx x tends to a plus is known as right hand limit. By definition of signum x, we have seen that signum x is equal to minus 1 when x is less than 0, signum x is equal to 0 when x will be equal to 0, signum x is equal to 1 when x will be greater than 0. Now left hand limit is limit x tends to 0 minus signum x, means value of signum x when x is less than 0. And we have seen from the definition that signum x is equal to minus 1 when x is less than 0. So left hand limit is equal to minus 1. Now right hand limit is equal to limit x tends to 0 plus signum x, means value of signum x when x is greater than 0. And from definition we have seen that signum x is equal to 1 when x is greater than 0. So right hand limit is equal to 1. So here we have seen that left hand limit is equal to minus 1 and right hand limit is equal to 1. Since both are not equal, so limit signum x tends to 0 does not exist.